Alright, so for my first demonstration, I'm going to be showing you how to make a makeshift tourniquet. And so first you're going to need a long piece of cloth or a tie or scarf or something like that. And I use mine from this old shirt that I just cut up. And so let's say I had a pretty deep gash like right here in my leg from shaving or whatever. And so you're going to take that piece of cloth, place it just about 2 inches or so right above the wound, and tie it off pretty snug, but not too tight where you can't get anything underneath. And so let's say you have a toothbrush on hand. You're going to take this toothbrush, place it under that piece of cloth you just applied to right above your wound, and you're going to just turn it. Just turn it until you can feel kind of the circulation cutting off, stopping excess bleeding from that area. And so next you're going to need something to secure what you just tied on your leg. And so in this case I'm using a keychain, one from a little guitar pick holder I have. So just use whatever you have on hand, and you're going to take a piece of rope, a shoestring, or again whatever you have, tie it to the ring, and then you're going to slide that right on the toothbrush or whatever sturdy object you have on hand. And this is going to prevent the cloth from turning on you. It's going to prevent that toothbrush from turning, so you can just keep a constant applied pressure. So just tie it off right there, and yep, that's your makeshift tourniquet. Alright, so for my next demonstration, I'm going to be showing you how to properly wrap a wrist. And so let's say you get a sprain in your wrist, you were brushing your teeth too hard or something. Luckily, I have a cloth on hand that I can just easily kind of bandage up and wrap around, give some compression to that injured area. If you don't have that, just use whatever kind of long strip of cloth you have. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take the injured hand, place your bandage in it, and just begin wrapping once around your hand. You can just let that fall to the ground, and then over to your wrist. And so just kind of repeat that motion. Just keep it nice and snug. Provide some good compression to that sprained wrist. And just keep doing that until you're almost out of cloth, and then you're gonna wrap it once over the base, kind of like cutting that length in half right there. And this doesn't have any adhesive side on it. You can use a bandage to kind of seal that up, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, so for my next demonstration, I'm gonna be showing you how to wrap an injured ankle. And so first you're gonna it's kind of hard since I'm by myself, but ideally you're going to want to kind of get that injured ankle like off the ground, kind of elevated. Ideally another person is going to be doing this, but all my roommates are asleep and I don't want to wake them up to bandage their foot. And so what you're going to do is start with wrapping your foot. Even though your ankle is broken, you're going to just kind of apply that right there. And then once you get it kind of wrapped snugly around your foot, you're going to go around the ankle. So just like we did with the wrist, you're going to kind of do that repeating motion, once around the ankle, once around the foot, and just make sure you get kind of a tight and snug compression on there. Once you're right about to the end, just take that and wrap it around, same thing, cutting off like half of that length right there. And yeah, that's your fully bandaged up ankle. Usually you want your shoe off for this, but I didn't want to do that. So that's how you bandage an ankle.